Nothing better than some fantasy and adventure anime to watch on a cold night, and these heated up shows are guaranteed to pump the adrenaline into your whole body with excitement. That's why for today, we'll be talking about the top 10 action and fantasy anime with OPMC that will surprise you. So, before we begin, remember to subscribe if you haven't yet, and press that bell icon to stay updated of all the new content we're creating. And beware for the following spoilers. 10. Dragonar Academy. Japan just can't stop surprising us when it comes to its ability to earn anything animate or an anime to waifu material. This anime isn't any different as it manages to transform one of the most fearsome and powerful beings in myth into a cute, seemingly harmless lowly. Don't be fooled, however. This lowly has an attitude bigger than her, and instead of being an obedient servant like all the other dragons, she's actually claiming that she's the master and Ash is the servant. 9. Orphan. Back to the good old days of the old school anime with some of the shows that I grew up on as a child. Orphan, which is also the name of the MC, is a story of adventure, love, and mutual respect that the MC has for his college Azali, the girl that was transformed into an evil dragon and the elder magicians didn't bat an eye for. Angered by their attitude toward her circumstances, he left the magician's tower in search for a way to save her and release her from that form she's in. 8. The Sacred Blacksmith. Cecily is an aspiring swordsman dreaming of living up to the legacy her family have been holding for ages as the protectors of the city. Having inherited her father's sword, she fails in her first fight against an overwhelming, crazed foe that shattered her blade. And just as she thought it was her end, Ainsworth the Sacred Blacksmith jumped into the fight, broke his opponent's sword in half, and saved Cecily, only to disappear as quickly as he appeared in the first place. This encounter marks the beginning of Cecily's mentorship under the Sacred Blacksmith himself. 7. Roka, Braves of the Six Flowers. From a scrawny, weak child into a powerful, skilled fighter that can take on a complete battalion, that's one hell of a transformation, don't you think? Not only that, he's then chosen as one of the 6 heroes that will free the world from the threat of the Demon Lord threatening the peace. However, when the time comes and the heroes gather together, there are 7 instead of 6, which leads them to the conclusion that one of them is an imposter, and the call falls on our poor MC. Now, he has to evade the attempts of the other heroes to bash his skull in, while trying to find out the truth and reveal who the real imposter is. 6. Dungeon ni die wo motomiru no wa machigatiru daruka. When translating this series title, it might not seem like much for someone and think that it's just another boring, sleazy harem anime, but in reality, it's actually a very enjoyable and fun-to-watch series about a boy named Bell that dreams of becoming a dungeon raider. And with his ability to learn, adapt, and level up way faster than anyone around him, he's able to rise through the ranks and attain the title of Little Rookie as his first step into becoming a powerful dungeon raider. Even though he faces a lot of obstacles in his way, he isn't going to give up his dream anytime soon. 5. Pandora Hearts. This is one hell of a complicated show. For those who don't want to bother and scratch their heads a bit, it would be better for you to skip this one. The manga is amazing and the anime is even better, but it's a complete fiesta of mind rape and will have you saying 90% of the time, wait, what? How? Who? But overall, it's so fun and enjoyable to watch with lots of fairy tale references like Cheshire and Alice, and much more waiting for you. This rabbit hole is deeper than you think, and once you dive in there, there's no going back. 4. Sugi ka Michibiku Isekai Douchu. His parents signed a contract with the goddess to isekai one of their children to her world someday, and in return, she will bless them with immense powers that will help him traverse this world he's in. The goddess, being a superficial snob, ridicules the hero and treats him with disrespect to the point she refuses to bless him and throws him off to the edge of her territory, which is practically a barren, dead land. While he descended, however, best boy Tsukuyomi blessed him and gave him a part of his powers, claiming that even without a blessing, his inner power is way stronger than what he thinks. 3. Magi, Adventure of Sinbad. Before the story of Aladdin and Ali Baba saw the light, we were introduced first to the story of Sinbad since he was a child and how he rose to power to create his beloved Sinduria as well as the Alliance of the Seven Seas. This story tells the tale of all those and how he was the first human to ever complete a dungeon and receive a Jin equip mind. I tell you that he doesn't just have one Jin equip, which is a feat of its own. He has 7 of those, each with a power stronger than the one before it, with his signature one being the Armor of Thunder and his attack Balalak Saika. Two, Doro Hidoro. Who would have expected that an anime about a guy with a lizard head that munches on other heads would be such a good anime? Well, certainly not me, especially including the fact that it's CGI. However, this series crossed all my expectations for it and went even beyond. At one point, even though the story might seem straightforward, with the MC trying to find the guy that cursed him, into this form, the world building and the art style were actually amazing as well, and quite enjoyable if I say so myself. You can't miss out on this show, guys, and you got to watch it. Trust me, you'll regret not watching this one. 1. Dororo. Back again to our beloved edgy samurai demon slayer Hyakimaru. Since the day of his birth, survival wasn't written for him in his stars, but Hyakimaru wouldn't have any of that. And even though his father sacrificed his own son's organs in a demonic ritual for power, Hyakimaru fought back the cruel fates and survived to the point he even was a grown-up that could manage on his own, with prosthetic arms and legs for limbs. His life wasn't an easy one, and no one thought he might live that long, to the point that he went off to hunt the same demons that robbed him of what he owns, and with every kill, he retrieved one of his stolen organs. This is a tale of a lone survivor that fought against his destiny and his fate, carving out his own path with his own 2 hands. And with this, we conclude our video. If you enjoyed this list, I want you to smash that thumbs up button. And if you haven't subscribed yet, be sure to subscribe and press that bell icon to keep you notified of all our new videos. Also, comment down below on the anime you like the most on this list, and if you're planning to watch any of them. And if you have any suggestions, place them in the comments as well. Until next time, see ya!